textbook distribution program inaugurated, Prime Minister said children should keep pace with the world. Today marks the last day of English New Year 2022. No open-air event can be held, said DMP. Dhaka International Trade Fair is starting from tomorrow. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to inaugurate the fair. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv English News. I'm Ashikuzaman with you in the newsroom today. You're watching the headlines, now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has called for development of children in such a way so that they could cope with the coming days, that they will be technology driven and make them prepared to be skilled manpower for the upcoming fourth industrial revolution and smart Bangladesh. She said children should keep pace with the world. The Prime Minister made this call while inaugurating the new textbook distribution program at the Prime Minister's office today. The Prime Minister also said that the progress of Bangladesh will be continued by stopping all the wrongdoings. New textbooks will be distributed to students across the country from tomorrow. Today marks the last day of the English New Year 2022. A new year will begin as soon as the clock ticks 12 past midnight. In the midst of many events in the world this year in Bangladesh, the dream of both the bridge, the metro rail are an enriching chapter in the heart of Bengalis. People wish happiness and a discrimination-free country to live. On the other hand, Dhaka Metropolitan Police Commissioner Khandukar Golam Farooq has requested the countrymen not to hold any event on 31st night to welcome the English New Year. He also said on the occasion, no open-air event including DJ party can be held. The DMP Commissioner said this in Commissioners Meet the Press event at DMP Media Center today. Development of country has been obstructed by certain quarters, says General Secretary of Awami League and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Quader. He said this during an exchange of views with journalists at Feni Girls Cadet College campus today. He said there is no use in fighting in the name of movement. The election will be held under the Election Commission. Caretaker government has no chance. Member of Parliament Feni 2 constituency Nizamuddin Hazari, Feni Deputy Commissioner Abu Salim Mahmudul Hassan, Police Superintendent Jakir Hassan, Feni Municipality Mayor Nazrul Islam Shapon Miyaji and many others were present. Due to decrease in temperature, the severity of winter is increasing all over the country. Daily chores are disrupted due to mild winter. The frosty wind from Himalayas and severe winter have disrupted people's life. The sun is not visible all day as it covered in thick fog. The most sufferers are the hungry people. The number of children and adolescents suffering from cold, flu, cough and pneumonia as it is also on the rise. Vehicles are plying on the roads with headlights on to avoid accidents on highways. Dhaka International Trade Fair 2023 is starting from the first day of the new year. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will inaugurate this month-long trade fair at Bangabandhu Bangladesh China Friendship Exhibition Center in Purbachal tomorrow morning. This time there will be a total of 351 stalls, pavilions, mini pavilions in the fair. The number was 225 on the previous year. In addition to domestic organizations, 17 from 10 foreign countries including Singapore, Indonesia, Korea and India will participate in the fair. BRTC will have bus service to facilitate transportation of visitors to the fair. Initially there will be 30 buses, but later the number of buses will be increased as per requirement. the government hastily inaugurating the metro rail without knowing that it will not be able to stay in power in the future, says Acting Secretary of BNP, Imran Salib Prince. He made this comment at a press conference at the party's central office in Noyapolton today. He said the work of this metro rail started in 2005 during the BNP government with the cooperation of the World Bank, alleging that the BNP Secretary General is not receiving proper treatment in prison. This BNP leader appealed to the government to give him the opportunity to get treatment at a hospital outside the prison at his own expense. Former Pope Benedict XVI has died at his Vatican residence aged 95, almost a decade after he stood down because of ailing health. He led the Catholic Church for less than 8 years until in 2013. He became the first pope to resign since Gregory XII in 1415. Benedict spent his final years at the Mater Elisis Monastery, winter wall of the Vatican. His successor, Pope Francis, said he had visited him there frequently. The Vatican said the body of the Pope Emirates will be placed at St. Peter's Basilica from 2nd January. The greetings of the faithful planned for Pope Benedict's funeral will be announced in the next few hours, the Vatican said. An explosion at a restaurant in western Turkey killed 7 people on Friday, with one official saying a gas leak may have caused the blast. The governor of Aydin province told the media that 5 others were injured, with one of them in critical condition. Governor Hussein Askoy said the initial testimonies from a restaurant worker suggested there was a leak in the cooking gas canister, leading to an explosion around 3:35 p.m. Media also said there was a fire following the explosion in the Turkish doner kebab in the Nazilli district of Aydin. Footage showed fire trucks and ambulances at the scene. Chinese officials must share more real-time information on COVID in the country as infections surge, the World Health Organization has said. Many of the country's strict restrictions have been lifted over the last few weeks, but cases have soared and several countries are now screening travelers from China. WHO officials say they want to see more data on hospitalization, intensive care unit, admission and death. It also wants figures on vaccination. The United States, Spain, France, South Korea, India, Italy, Japan and Taiwan have all imposed COVID tests for travelers from China as they fear renewed spread of the virus. We're about to the end. The headlines once again. New textbook distribution program inaugurated. Prime Minister said children should keep pace with the world. Today marks the last day of English New Year 2022. No open-air event can be held, said DMP. Dhaka International Trade Fair is starting from tomorrow. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to inaugurate the fair. Former Pope Benedict XVI has died at the age of 95. And Liverpool beat Leicester City in the English League. Real Madrid defeated Real Valladolid. That's all for now. To watch our news online, please visit YouTube/mytvnews. To watch our all program, please visit YouTube/mytvbangla and Facebook/mytvbangla. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.